We're on our way to Koh Tao from Koh Phangan. We've booked the high-speed ferry, which is 600 baht each. It should take about an hour, and yeah, looking forward to it. We're looking forward to our diving course. We booked in, we're doing a 3-day diving course with Big Blue Diving, so that should be good. It'll be nice actually, we're in the same accommodation for 5 days, so it'll be nice to unpack and just know that we don't have to pack our bags again for a little while. We did look online to book our ferry tickets, but they were sold out and a local travel agent was able to book them for us. So where are you travelling to, Matt?
Have a guess. 10 guesses.
It was quite a cramped journey, definitely the smallest ferry we've been on. We're hoping our bags are down here because we went to grab them from where we... Oh, yeah, I think that might be. They just chuck them off here. Let's have a look. I can see... Oh, yeah, there they are. I'm glad we waited on board. I'm glad we waited on board for 20 minutes for those. We're in Koh Tao. It's a 20-minute walk to our hostel. And Matt has told me I better not get us lost. First impressions are good. This place seems cute. Lots of nice little places.
Oh my god, it looks lovely, Chloe.
Oh, it looks so lovely. And the rain has stopped. We have timed this right. Matt, have we timed it right?
We've timed this so right.
I think we've timed this just right.
God, we timed it right.
Matt just flip-flops, not appropriate attire.
It's a bit fluffy.
Are they chickens, do you think? They look like chickens. They're everywhere. Oh my god. Treacherous. Absolutely treacherous. Oh, that guy's showing off. So we're staying in a place called Nat Resort. We've got a double room, is with a fan, and then we've got a shared bathroom, which is literally just next door, which is handy. We went for a cheap option because we wanted to do the diving, so we thought that would kind of offset prices. Can't remember exactly how much it was, but Matt will know, so I shall ask him. Once we dropped our bags, we went for a little explore. The resort and also the diving course were on Surrey Beach. So it has like a little high street and then loads of restaurants on the beach. And as you can see, it is like blue water, white sand, dreamy. We just realised that we walked so much further than we needed to get to our accommodation with all of our bags and things. Google Maps, Thailand, you are not my friend. After a walk up and down Surrey Beach, we stopped in a cafe to get some food and a drink, and then we watched the sun go down. Koh Tao is famous for its sunsets, and I've got to say it did not disappoint. Treated himself to some new flip-flops for 100 baht. Thoughts, feelings?
Cozy.
So we start our 3-day diving course tomorrow. It is 9,900 baht each, so definitely doesn't come under budget, but it was something that we just really wanted to do, and also it would be a lot cheaper to do it here than it was in like Australia, for example. We start tomorrow morning. That's checking out his new flip-flops. We start tomorrow morning. We've got to be there at 9:15 to sign some forms, and then it's like a whole day thing. I think it is what do you call it? It's like the learning-based stuff in the morning, and then we do a dive in the afternoon, but in a swimming pool. So it's 9 till 5:30 tomorrow, and then another full day the next day, and then the last day I think you do your deepest dives, and that's an early morning. I think it's about 6:30 until 12:30 or 1:45. So we're really excited, we're looking forward to it. We had to download an app onto our phones, and then we've got some information to read through tonight before we go there tomorrow morning. We had a little wander into Koh Tao this afternoon, and we found where we're going, so we know what we're doing. We've had some really nice food. I think, yeah, this evening we'll just be reading through our little course information. Oh, I can see my sleeves. We'll be reading through our course information so we're ready to start tomorrow. We found this place that did fruit salads for 50 baht, which was £1.10, and we went there every day. Might have gone on a last late night snack run. That looks good. We're on our way to our first morning of diving, which is so exciting. There was a lot of information to read over last night, and then we had to take these kind of like practice quizzes to start with. And I'll be honest, we were not good. So I'm hoping this morning we'll remember some of it. Matt, can you remember what SCUBA stands for?
Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
Oh, here he is. Matt was actually better at it than I was, which I'm not happy about. Hopefully it all goes well this morning though. We found somewhere open early and got ourselves a coffee because what else do you need when you're nervous? Obviously caffeine. There was a bit of a change of plan when we first got there, so instead of doing theory in the morning and swimming in the afternoon, we went straight to the pool and then did our theory in the afternoon. They were borrowing a pool from another diving company or maybe a hotel because theirs was a bit too cloudy. So we went, had a go, did some drills. Here it is. We were in the pool for a few hours. It was quite a long time and we were actually quite cold by the end of it. We had theory in the afternoon, so we walked back, had some lunch with everyone before going through all of that course material again. To be fair, it did make more sense going through it for a second time. After the course had finished, we had a walk down Koh Tao to have a look at sunset. I'll just let you appreciate the views. A lovely golden hour stroll on the beach. We had such a good day at diving today. It took a little while to get the hang of it. We did some practice in a shallow pool and then did some practice in a deeper pool. So I think it was really good to practice both ways. We did a little bit of revising in the afternoon. Not much doing. Did a little bit of revising in the afternoon and then we were done for the day. So yeah, lovely to have a walk along Koh. It's what beach is this? Smiley Beach maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, great day. Really looking forward to tomorrow. We're going out on the boat tomorrow. So we'll go in the sea for the first time. I'm kind of not looking forward to getting water in my mask in salt water because I didn't think my contact lenses lied very much today. But I'm sure it will be fine. And yeah, beautiful, beautiful walk. These Koh Tao sunsets. Look at it. So good. We're going to walk to 7-Eleven and get some protein shakes. We're also going to try the little noodles in a pot because it's our last week in Thailand and we haven't tried one yet. We're going to go and get some more of that fruit that we got last night as well because it was so tasty and I am keen. Living the dream in Koh Tao.
Verdict?
I like it. I feel like it's a solid little dinner.
We'll look inside.
I don't know like how nutritious it is. I can't read the label. Maybe I'll scan it in to see. We are going to go and get some fruit, so that makes me feel better about shopping local.
Health. Fitness.
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 Things I love about Thailand. The amount of dogs on both heads. One thing I'll miss about Thailand is definitely the fruit. It's so easy to get your fruit intake in. There are loads of smoothie shops everywhere, shops selling just chopped up fruit. So definitely tastes better than in the UK. Day 2 of diving. For our second day of diving, we did theory and a test in the morning and then the afternoon we went into the sea. We were also introduced to these coffee machines for the first time since we'd been in Thailand. You put 10 baht in, you press the button, and then you get a nice milky little coffee. The coffee in Thailand we found was really, really sweet, but I quite enjoyed it. Luckily, we both passed our test. They did say if you failed it, you could have another go. So we passed first time. Well done us. All of that reading served as well. Then we packed our kits. So we got all of the equipment we would need for diving and then walked to the beach where we got in a boat. We did 2 dives. So the first dive was called Twins and the second dive was called Junkyard. At Junkyard, they've sunk loads of kind of old wrecks and things. There's a gym down there, there's a car down there. I think people did see some exciting things, but I was terrible at spotting anything. The open water diver certifies you to 18 metres. On the first day, the deepest that we went was 11 metres. 2 dives of the day done! My hair is crazy. We went to log our dives on the beach through an app called SSI, and then we enjoyed some absolutely insane sunsets. This one just kept getting better. We're up early this morning. It's the final day of our open water diving course. So it is 6:30. We've got to be there for 6:45, and then we're hopefully going to a dive site, which is about 40 minutes away, depending on visibility and the weather, things like that, I think. So this is our final 2 dives today. We should be going up to about 18 metres, so fingers crossed it goes well. Yay! I can definitely tell it's early in the morning because there are still mosquitoes out. First dive done! 18 metres! You had a little nosebleed, didn't you? Basically, Matt's broken. Nah, you're all good. We're going to our last dive of the day now. Here's a little peek at the first layer of the deck. So every time we went to do a dive, we had to go and check all of our belongings, check our partner's belongings, and make sure that we were all ready to go. Each time we dived, we got a new tank of air. So each time you did it, you had to check all of your appliances again and make sure that you were safe to go. A little celebratory jump for me after we finished. And then we got to dry off sitting on the top deck.
Did we get like a certificate?
Yeah. We both passed. Woohoo! We're now certified open water divers, so that means if we go anywhere else where they do diving, we can just book in to do a free dive. We don't have to do like any of the education anymore. You can do an advanced open water, which lets you do different types of dives, and you get trained on things like dark, so night dives, first aid, using nitrox, which is a different type of gas, those kind of things. But yeah, maybe we'll dive again, who knows? The third day of the course was a half day, so we were finished by about 12:30, and we went back to somewhere that we ate on the first day called Bingo's, and it had great food. We're back at our favourite fruit shop, getting a smoothie. We were really lucky with the weather in Koh Tao, as it's the start of their rainy season. Our scuba instructor told us that normally by Halloween, rainy season set in, but we were actually there a few days after, and the weather was gorgeous. Definitely got sea hair. We're chilling out in the shade for a couple of hours until it gets a bit cooler, and then we're going to go down to the beach, watch the sunset again. Tomorrow we get the ferry, then the bus, and the bus to Bangkok. We've got an evening in Bangkok, and then we get the overnight train to Laos. So almost finished in Thailand. Crazy, it's gone so quickly. We've been here 4 weeks today, or yesterday. So yeah, nearly there. So sandy. So for 24 hours after diving, you're not allowed to get a massage, you're not allowed to fly, you're not allowed to do heavy exercise. I think that's it. It's all to do with the levels of nitrogen in your blood. So you have higher, I can see Matt going, you have higher nitrogen in your blood / body, so you have to avoid doing those things. So it's our last afternoon in Koh Tao. We're just gonna beach. We're just beaching. Literally could watch these sunsets for hours.
I thought you were going to say you could watch them every night, and I was going to say we do.
We have. Could come here every day. We have. For dinner, we'd been recommended a restaurant called Choo Choo, which basically does Thai flavoured pizzas. We ordered a pad Thai and a Penang. Penang was our favourite. If you're in Koh Tao, you need to go. All packed. I feel like we spend our lives packing. We're all packed up, we're on our way to the pier, so it is goodbye to Koh Tao. At least we're going down this time and it's not wet. Another day, another sticker. We're off to Bangkok. Here's our total spending for Koh Tao. So from Koh Phangan, we got the taxi to the pier and then we got a boat to Koh Tao. It was definitely the most expensive ferry that we got, and I don't think that there was a cheaper option, but it was a high-speed ferry and it was quite fast. And unlike Koh Phangan, watch my video if you want to have a look, it wasn't a huge ferry pumping out black smoke, so I guess that was nice. In terms of accommodation, we stayed at the Nat Resort, which was just on Sari Beach. It was really cheap and we chose somewhere cheap because we knew that we were going to be spending money on the open water diver. Having said that, it was clean, the bed was comfy, the fan was great, and we were right next to the shared bathroom, so we had no complaints at all about the accommodation. They were really friendly there. Food and drink, you can see we spent 3,438 baht on it. Again, because we did the open water diving course, we did go for some cheaper options. So a couple of nights we just got things from 7-Eleven, and then we kind of ate in small street stalls as well to keep prices down. For our open water diver, we went through Big Blue Diving. They came up on Google as one of the top recommended, and they were honestly great. The people were really friendly, they were really supportive, especially if we were feeling a little bit nervous under the water. Our instructor Kiara was great. On their website, and it's advertised as at the minute 9,900 baht, which is what we paid. It is coming up here as a little bit more expensive. That just takes into consideration a charge if you pay via credit card. But if you're getting money out, you're going to get charged at the ATM anyway. So just something to be aware of. When you're doing your prices, make sure that you include either the fee from the ATM or a charge if you're going to use a credit card. Miscellaneous. So this is basically just Matt's new flip-flops and then some rehydration sachets, as it's really important that you stay hydrated while you're diving. And that's about it. Just a reminder, if you haven't seen my previous videos, all of these costs are for 2 people. So if you're looking for 1, then half it. In terms of our total spend for our 4 days in Koh Tao, we were at £617.74. While we've been in Thailand, we've tried to stay to an £80 a day budget. We absolutely blew the budget in Koh Tao, but I'm so glad that we did to get our open water diver. As I said earlier in the video, it means that we're a lot more flexible if we want to dive somewhere else. And I think it was just a really nice achievement to get, so we both felt really proud of ourselves. In terms of the trip so far, all together, so that's for both of us, we've spent £4,432. That is flights, that's travel insurance, literally every single penny. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, drop me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. If you're travelling in Thailand, I've done a video for every single place that we've been, so have a look at my page and find out what we did there. I hope this helps. Bye!